What up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you see me, you know everything. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. I put it down, representing for my team. I'm in green.
I agree with nearly everything you're saying about how good this offense can be. And you mentioned he could throw 45. Here's a way to put into context how brilliant Mahomes was last year. 50 touchdowns, right? If that takes a 20% haircut, you're at 40. 40 would have led the NFL each of the last 5 seasons, dating back to 2013, Patrick Mahomes' year notwithstanding. So he could regress and still have the best statistical profile. I don't like him for MVP, though, for one of the reasons you mentioned at the beginning. The NFL MVP is not the NBA MVP, where guys repeat all the time. Usually in the NBA, once you win one, you're going to win a couple. Duncan won back-to-back. Nash then won back-to-back. LeBron won back-to-back twice. Giannis going to be the favorite to go back-to-back himself. Like, in the NBA, once you win one, you win a bunch. The NFL, it's 50 guys, or 50 men and women, I should say, who all submit one name. There's no first, second, third place votes. It's not 100 like it is for you guys that have the honor of having an NBA MVP vote, and where you put together a whole ballot. So sometimes storylines and narratives matter. And I believe the Green Bay Packers are going to have the best record in the NFC. I believe Aaron Rodgers is going to, assuming health, which I know can be a tough assumption, but for this discussion, we'll assume it for everyone. Aaron Rodgers is going to be spectacular. And I believe Aaron Rodgers, there's going to be this narrative around midway point of the season. Did we anoint Patrick Mahomes too early when the most talented quarterback we've ever seen has actually still been playing since Mahomes came in the league, and he's over in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers? And so, and I will, because of it's so hard to repeat, I'd even say this. If Rodgers doesn't win it, I like Baker Mayfield. I think Baker's going to have bananas numbers. I think that offense is going to be outstanding, and we have seen Carson Wentz almost won an MVP in year 2. Mahomes did win an MVP in year 2. Derek Carr, and I think it was year 3, was en route to at least a top 5 MVP finish before he broke his leg. The young special quarterbacks in year 2, Jared Goff last year in year 3 and the year before, which was year 2, finished or played well enough to be in the MVP conversation. So I think Baker, my projection would go Rodgers, Baker, and then I'd have Patrick Mahomes. I'm going with a team that is not even top 4 odds, according to our friends at Fox Bet, and that is the Green Bay Packers. They got the best quarterback in the conference. They have a new head coach. The quarterback-coach relationship, while we discuss it all the time, I am certain, I would wager any amount of money that Aaron Rodgers' relationship with Matt LaFleur this year will be far superior to his relationship with Mike McCarthy the last couple of years. They finally, over the last couple of years, particularly this offseason, they being the Packers, spent money on defense. They went out and got Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith, no relation, but similar position. Both either outside linebacker, defensive end, pass rushing types, guys that can get after the quarterback. Last year, they had a chance to draft Derwin James. I thought it was unfortunate they didn't, but they traded out of that spot, got an extra first-round pick, and with their first-round pick, took Jair Alexander, who was excellent as a rookie corner, and that is a hard position to play well as a rookie. You expect him to be even better. And with Matt LaFleur, they're not going to be one of the least run-heavy teams in football. Aaron Jones last year gave you 5.5 yards per carry, and only got 11 carries per game. Now, I get it. You have Aaron Rodgers. You want him to drop back as often as possible. But one of the reasons he's been injured each of the last 2 years, because maybe he is dropping back a little too often, because you don't have the threat of the run, or even the play action's not going to be as effective when they know you are one of the least likely teams to run the football. So, listen, I believe Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback in the history of pro football, at least until Patrick Mahomes takes that title from him. And so that he's not, to me, going to go through this latter half of the prime of his career without another singularly great season, without another Super Bowl run. So that's where I like the Green Bay Packers this season in that very tough NFC North.
Oh, yeah. Young Moolah, baby.